Da da da! Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. So basically, I went ahead and did a considerable amount more since my last installment. I've just been kind of cruising through this, or at least trying to. So now I have it set up so not only can I click for each of these spots, it also alternates between red and blue for the turns. There we go. I don't have the hover in yet, so I don't always get it in the first try. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just gonna spam click it so I can make sure I hit them. For the horizontal, as you saw, that's one of the things I haven't completely set up yet. For everyone except for this top one, if I click on the same line, it'll switch turns. Obviously, that's a bug, or just something I haven't added yet, rather. But it's not gonna happen when the game comes up. But so I'm just kind of showing you that that all of the mouse listeners work. This is the only one that I can click continuously and it won't change turns. If you see down in the console down there too, they're not changing. But gosh darn it, some of those are pretty specific spots. So I might have to open those boxes up a little bit more because that's kind of annoying how specific that's got to be. Oh, pretty good at getting it. Bam. Bam. There we go. So as you can see, got the mouses down. So now I just kind of catch up on what I've done. So I made a player class. Player has a player type, so this can be player 1 or player 2 or player 3. Player 3 is AI. So if it's player 1 and player 2, then it's two people against each other. If it's player 1 and player 3, it's a player versus AI. So that's kind of how I'm determining that. Has turn is whether or not it's their turn, points is their score. And that's going to be used in the UI over here. Is going to have their score. So that's basically that. Set turn is just used to initialize them basically, because player 1, I think for now at least, player 1's always going to start. So player 1 is going to start with true, and then player 2 is false. And then switch turn is going to switch it to whatever one it's not. So if they have the turn, they're no longer have the turn. If they don't have the turn, they have the turn, because it's just two people, so it's easy enough to do. Turn base. This has two players, two player objects. A boolean for game over. It's runnable, so it's a thread. This is gonna be the class that's gonna have like the it doesn't have anything to play game right now. Ironically enough, this was gonna be the one that has set. So I think this is probably gonna be like some AI stuff in here, and things to indicate which player's turn it is, and also I'm gonna have a function in here for check game over. That's gonna be like determining if all of the moves have been taken. Oh, and checking if the particular move that just happened, if that's a point or if it's a score. So if it made a square. But yeah, that's basically all I've done. I don't know if you can see the clock, it's 1 AM now. I have not actually been doing this since 8 PM. I stopped from like 9 or 10 PM until just now. I just got back and I figured I would make an update because I am not exactly tired yet, but I don't think I'm going to do any more programming tonight because I'm honestly would rather play StarCraft or maybe Xbox. I don't know. And for some reason I just kind of feel like uploading a video, just because with my old channel, for whatever reason, I never uploaded videos, and the main reason was because I just felt like I have to make it perfect, in the sense like, you know, I have to make it perfect filming quality, I have to say what I'm going to say perfectly, at least to what I can do. But right now I just honestly don't care. Like, you see all these people that just upload whatever they feel like. whenever, because why not? I mean, you have the opportunity to store our videos on YouTube. They give us that opportunity, and it's great. Why not do it? So, and if other people feel like watching, that's awesome. If not, that's fine. So if not, I mean, if anything, I can come back and watch these and watch how I created this little game. I think it's going to be more interesting once I have the Easter eggs, because honestly, that's the only thing I care about, really. I mean, I think it'll be an okay game, too, because I forgot to click that one. Because I actually really do enjoy dots and boxes, this game. Just like if you're sitting in a class playing with people, I've done that. In high school, I did it anyways. Can't say I've done it in college, but whatever. But I think that's about it for now. The next things I will do, I think we'll be scoring. I'll start scoring what each player has. As far as points go. So I'm gonna have to do the check score method and like add point, but that's how hard is that, right? Not very. But I will have to do some UI work in that, so that'll be in the next video. That's part 4 then, since part 3 is just kind of ditzy and just kind of an update rather. So I'm just gonna make the rest of these lines blue because these all are, and then yay. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.